Why, hello, mystical YouTubers. So, for this video, I got asked to make a video about gymnastics and, ask a whole bunch of questions for me to talk about and stuff. So, I decided that since I have nothing else to do today, I will make that video today. So, yay. So, first part she asked was why I joined gymnastics. And to be honest, I have no idea why I joined. I think my mom just put me in because I remember when I was younger, I did ballet, tap, and gymnastics all at once, and then I ended up liking gymnastics more than dance. So I ended up quitting those two, and then kindergarten through second grade, I did soccer also, but then I had to quit soccer because it interfered with my gymnastics schedule. So then, I've been doing gymnastics for about 13 years now, so it's been an incredible amount of time, but, I don't know, I think I might have been, flipping around the house or something, and my mom just might have, put me in or something. I don't really remember, I wasn't Mommy, I want to do gymnastics. I don't really know. My mom probably just wanted to put me in it. But things I like about gymnastics. I guess that would be not to be corny or anything, but I like everything about it, really. There are days where I hate it completely, but for the most part, I just love the sport. I love the fact that you can never, have every skill. There's always something there's always something to be learned. And I like the fact that it's hands-on. Obviously, all sports are, but it's, you can't just, think about it and then do it. You really have to practice it over and over and over and over and over to do it, and it's just, I don't know, I like that. I like the fact that it's it's an individual sport, so it relies on you, but in the gym, it's a team sport. You rely on your teammates for the support, your encouragement, to get you to go for skills when you're scared, to support you when you're having a bad day, to make you laugh when you're ready to just burst into tears. And when you are in tears, they're there to comfort you. I just love the fact that, but then when you're in competition, yeah, your teammates are there, they're supporting you, but it's on you then, you know? With other sports, it's if you mess up, you messed up for the entire team. But with gymnastics, it's if you mess up, that's on you. That's your all-around score that's affected, not the team's. You know, that's the medal you didn't get, not the medal the team didn't get. So I like that because it kind of is more independent, and I'm a very independent person. I don't like other people necessarily to have to be constantly relying on me, because there's a lot of pressure. I'd rather me to rely on me. So it's if I'm having a bad day and I don't want to I don't want to go to practice, or I know I'm gonna have a bad day at practice, that's fine. It's not gonna affect the rest of my team and their work, you know, or how they perform. So that kind of is nice with that. Things I don't like: mental blocks, for sure. I guess the best way to put that for those who don't really know or don't really understand what a mental block is, basically, long story short, you're scared to go. For me, I consider myself the queen of mental blocks, just because I I get scared all the time with skills, and it's really bad, but I always end up working through it. And it's usually never on skills that I'm just learning that I get mental blocks on. It's almost 100% always on skills I've already competed. It's I do it perfect, and then for me, I feel it's because once I start doing a skill, I'm doing it fine. You don't have to think about it anymore. You just go, and then all of a sudden you're wait, how do I go for this again? how do I just like get myself to go? I can't do that. Like, and then you freak out, and then you get a mental game plan going, and then you go for it, and then you get that rush of adrenaline, and you're like, oh, why was I scared of this? I'm good. But those are definitely the worst. Um, or when you like balk, which is like when you're starting to go and you stop, because that's just like scary in itself, and it's also dangerous. So, I mean, like a lot of people think gymnastics is such a dangerous sport, but it really isn't. Like, if you go for the skills, you're 100% safe. It's when you don't go for the skills that you're not. And so, like, in my gym, if you balk and you get hurt, like, you're not allowed to, like, go crying to our head coach, because he's going to be like, well, you balked, like, that's your fault, like, next time you won't have, like, a twisted ankle, you'll have, like, a broken neck, like, he cares about our safety so much to where it's, like, the point where, like, if he sees you balk, like, twice in a row, like, he will, like, kick you out of the gym because he doesn't want you to get hurt. So I guess I'll just talk about my coaches now. Currently, at my current gym, I have a coach on bars, a coach on beam, and then our head coach who just kind of goes everywhere except for beam. He's like, randomly he'll coach floor, he'll coach vaults, he'll coach bars. Like, he just kind of coaches everything, or he, like, will just sit in the office and do his office duty stuff. Um, so my bar coach, I absolutely love her. She's the best. I can talk to her about anything. She doesn't always, like, she's the nicest woman in the world, and sometimes that's, like, the biggest downfall for me, because sometimes if I'm not going for skill, I need that, like, firm, like, you need to go, because, like, I'm not scared of the woman. She's adorable. And so, like, but she's always there. She's positive. When I'm getting yelled at by our head coach, like, she's there, like, it's okay, like, she'll give me, like, pointers of, like, don't cry, you're fine, and she knows how to coach me, like, she knows, like, what mood I'm in and what's gonna work for me. Like, if I'm in a great mood, positive reinforcement. If I'm in a bad mood, a little bit of positive with a little bit of, like, get your ass in gear kind of thing. Like, she knows how to coach me and make sure I get things done. Beam coach, my beam coach is actually married to our head coach, so yeah, but I don't know. I love the woman. She's nice. She's cool. She's funny. I mean, sometimes I can hate her because she is absolutely, like, crazy sometimes. And, like, with my group, she usually will give us half the assignment and then walk away and then come back 5 minutes before the rotation is supposed to end and give us the other half the assignment, which takes, like, 20, 30 minutes to do. So we never end up rotating beam on time, but, some days that's okay, some days that is not okay at all. And then the head coach is, I mean, most of the time he's alright, and since I'm kind of new at the gym, I've only been there for, like, a year now, like, everyone's like, yeah, he's mellowed out a lot, but I still think he's a bit crazy. Like, there will be days when he'll just come over to bars, and, like, we'll be doing skills with, like, math over the bars, because we're still, like, learning them, because that's, like, what you do in the summers, you learn skills. Like, you learn new skills and stuff, and so he'll just come over and be like, take all the math down and do it without math. We're like, what? Like, have you lost your marbles? Like, but he cares about our safety so much, like, you just have to trust his judgment, like, he wouldn't make us do something we're not ready for, kind of thing. And for me, that doesn't really work for me, because it's like, I trust him 100% in his judgment, but I don't trust myself, because I know, like, unless I think I'm ready, I'm not gonna go for it. So, or, like, if I don't think I'm 100% ready, then I'm gonna change what I do, and then when I change it, I'm not gonna be safe. So it's kind of like, I have to be ready. Like, physically, I can be perfectly ready to do a skill, like, in two weeks. But mentally, it's a much longer process, because I am queen of mental blocks. So I try to, like, pace myself to the point where I won't get a mental block. My teammates, I'm in love with them. They make me laugh. they are always there for me. I can make them laugh. I can tell them anything. Like, they're literally, like, I don't know. They're like my sisters, I guess. And, like, I can just, like, act however I want at practice. Like, I literally can say and do the stupidest things there, and I know they won't judge me for it. And, I don't know, it's nice. I mean, you can't really be fake with them because you're with them 4 hours a day, 6 days a week. Like, you're not with one person, like, you're with them literally for that 4 hours. Like, your group travels with you to every event and conditioning and everything. Like, you're with them the entire time. Like, is there anyone else that you're with for 4 hours, 6 days a week, doing everything? Probably not. And it's like, they're there to cheer for you when you're scared. They're there to, like, encourage you. They're there to support you. And, I don't know. I love my team, I guess. They're amazing, and I'm gonna miss them so much when I leave next year. It's gonna be crazy. But my favorite event is kind of tricky because normally it's beam. Like, beam's my favorite event. I love beam. Like, which is kind of weird because most people hate beam, but I love beam. But lately, I've really started to like bars. And bars has been my most hated event since I started gymnastics, because I've always sucked at it. But now I'm actually getting better at bars, and I actually like bars. I like going to bars. I enjoy going to bars. I'll spend extra time on bars. And then my least favorite event will probably be vault, just because it's kind of a boring event for me. Like, I used to be able to do like, I still can do a Yurchenko. If you don't know what that is, just look up a video for it. It's like a round off onto the board, a flip-flop onto the vault, and a backflip off, and you land on the mat. And, like, I can still do that, but it hurts my, like, my forearm, like, right here so much when I do it that I can't do that vault anymore. So now I do, like, a handspring full twist, and it's literally the easiest thing in the world. I want to do a handspring front, but my coach, like, currently right now won't let me, and it's the most frustrating thing in the world. So I don't really like vault because I don't have to try on vault anymore. I'm just like, okay, let me just go do an easy front handspring. Okay. Um, but yeah, that's kind of gymnastics and everything. But when season starts, I will definitely post videos of my competitions and stuff, and hopefully I don't look like too much like a fool, because that would be embarrassing. But hopefully I'm as good as you guys think I am, because that'd be kind of embarrassing if you think I'm like some amazing, like, elite gymnast, and I'm like rinky dink level 9. Like, sorry to disappoint. But yeah, when season starts, I'll definitely be posting videos of my competitions. So I guess keep an eye out for those. Alright, bye guys.